Have you ever stepped out of a hot shower, felt lightheaded for just a moment, and brushed it off as nothing? What if that tiny moment was actually your body screaming a silent warning? A few months ago, I visited a family friend named Mr. Douglas, a 72-year-old man who seemed as strong as ever. Every morning he had the same routine: wake up, grab his towel, and head straight into a steaming hot shower. But one day, everything changed. He stepped out, felt dizzy, reached for the wall, and collapsed. Thankfully, he survived, but doctors told him something shocking. The way he showered was putting enormous stress on his heart and brain without him ever realizing it. That moment made me wonder, how many seniors do the exact same thing every day without knowing the danger? Stay with me until the end of this video, because once you discover which shower habit actually increases stroke risk and how easily it can be fixed, you'll never look at your bathroom the same way again. And the most important part, these small changes can protect your brain, your balance, and your independence for years to come. Number 1. The hidden danger. What your morning shower isn't telling you. Every morning, millions of seniors step into the shower believing it's the safest, calmest way to begin the day. Warm water, quiet moments, a sense of relaxation. But here's the twist: the shower, the one place you expect comfort, can also become the most dangerous room in your home without you ever noticing. Why? Because the risk doesn't jump out at you. It doesn't come with a warning label. It hides behind the soothing steam, the warm droplets, and the routine you've repeated for decades. The danger isn't the shower itself. It's the body's reaction to the extreme temperature changes happening too fast for an older circulatory system to handle. Let's break it down simply. When you're young, your blood vessels expand and contract smoothly, like fresh elastic. But after 60, those same vessels become stiff, less responsive, slower to adjust. Now imagine exposing them suddenly to very hot water after rising from bed. It's like asking old rubber bands to stretch quickly. Something's going to snap, strain, or misfire. And here's the real question. If a shower can change your blood pressure in seconds, what does that mean for your brain? More than you think. Number 2. Why seniors over 60 are more vulnerable than they think. Your body comes equipped with a built-in system called the autonomic nervous system. It keeps your blood pressure steady. It helps your heart adjust when you go from sitting to standing. It balances temperature. But after 60, that system becomes slower. Not broken, just slower. Think of it like an old thermostat in the house. When the temperature changes quickly, the thermostat struggles to adapt. It overshoots or undershoots. It reacts late. The same happens in your body. Hot showers cause your blood vessels to rapidly expand. When that happens, your blood pressure drops, sometimes sharply. But when you step out of the shower into cooler air, the opposite happens. Your blood vessels constrict again, spiking your blood pressure. So you go from low to high in seconds. And guess what part of your body hates rapid swings the most? Your brain. Research from the American Heart Association shows that sudden fluctuations, not just high blood pressure itself, can significantly raise stroke risk in seniors over 60. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't feel the danger happening. You feel warmth. You feel routine. But inside, your brain is dealing with fast pressure changes it was never designed to handle in older age. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt slightly dizzy stepping out of the shower? Even once? That was your warning sign. Number 3. The shower habit that spikes stroke risk instantly. So what is this habit that doctors warn about? Extremely hot showers right after waking up, followed by a sudden temperature shift coming out. This combination triggers a powerful effect called thermal shock response. More on that soon. Here's what happens. You wake up. Blood pressure is naturally higher than in the evening. You walk into the bathroom, still adjusting from lying down to standing. You step into very hot water. Your blood vessels suddenly expand, dropping your BP. You step out into cooler air. Your blood vessels constrict. Pressure shoots upward. Your brain experiences a surge that can trigger stroke in vulnerable individuals. This isn't fear-mongering. It's physiology. Harvard Health Publishing notes that extreme hot water exposure can cause rapid and dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure in older adults with vascular stiffness. The habit isn't dangerous because of the water. It's dangerous because your body can't adapt fast enough anymore. Number 4. What actually happens inside the brain during these sudden temperature shifts? Inside your brain are thousands of tiny, delicate blood vessels. They're thin like threads, yet strong enough to deliver oxygen every second of your life. But they are sensitive, especially after age 60. When your blood pressure spikes quickly, these vessels tense under the pressure. Some may leak. Some may rupture. Some may simply fail to deliver enough blood for a few seconds. That's when stroke risk climbs. Doctors call this cerebral autoregulation failure. Your brain can't stabilize blood flow fast enough. It's the same reason seniors faint more easily in hot tubs, saunas, or after standing too quickly. And here's a powerful comparison. Your brain is like a city that depends on a perfect water pressure system. Suddenly crank pressure up too high or too low, and pipes burst. That is exactly what a sudden hot to cold shower transition does. Number 5. The science behind thermal shock response. Scientists call it thermal shock because your body is literally shocked by temperature stress. In older adults, this response includes sudden heart rate acceleration, sharp spikes in systolic blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, reduced blood flow to the brain. A 2019 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that older adults experience double the blood pressure fluctuation during hot shower exposure compared to younger adults. And here's the question seniors rarely ask themselves. If your heart is working harder and your vessels are reacting slowly, what happens during a shock they can't handle? Exactly. Thermal shock doesn't cause stroke by itself, but it creates the perfect moment for one to occur. Number 6. Why early morning showers are the most dangerous. Most seniors don't realize that their morning shower is the single riskiest time for sudden blood pressure changes. Not because morning is bad, but because the body is going through its biggest natural transition of the day, shifting from resting mode to active mode. Here's what actually happens. When you wake up, your body releases cortisol, a hormone designed to prepare you for the day. Cortisol naturally raises your blood pressure and increases your heart rate. It's supposed to. It's part of your internal alarm system. But add a hot shower on top of this hormonal surge, and the stress on your cardiovascular system multiplies. This means your morning blood pressure is already at its peak. Then hot water causes rapid vessel dilation. It drops. Then cold air hits you. It spikes. That's 3 pressure changes within minutes. Imagine being 25 and running up a flight of stairs. Your heart adjusts instantly. But at 60, 70, or 80, the body adapts slowly, more cautiously. A hot morning shower is like asking your cardiovascular system to sprint the moment it wakes up. Your morning routine is hitting your brain harder than you realize. And here's a question worth asking yourself. Have you ever felt your heart beating faster after stepping into the shower first thing in the morning? That's your body struggling to stabilize itself. Number 7. Storytelling segment, a senior who collapsed after a shower. Let me tell you about Mrs. Ellen, a retired teacher, 68 years old, active, cheerful, and proud of her independence. She walked 2 miles every evening. She cooked, gardened, read. Everyone said she was aging gracefully. But she had one habit she never questioned. Morning showers as hot as she could tolerate. One winter morning, after stepping out from an especially hot shower, she felt a sudden wave of dizziness. Not the kind you ignore. The kind where the room tilts, the floor seems to move, and your legs feel like they belong to someone else. She reached for the sink, missed, and collapsed. She didn't have a stroke, thankfully. But the doctor explained something she had never considered. You shocked your vascular system. Your blood pressure dropped too fast, then rose too fast. At your age, the vessels in your brain can't always keep up. Mrs. Ellen told me later that the scariest part wasn't the fall. It was realizing how close she had come to losing everything. Her mobility, her independence, her confidence. Since then, she changed her routine entirely. She now warms the bathroom beforehand, keeps her shower at a moderate temperature, switches from morning to afternoon showers when possible. When I asked her how she felt now, she said, "I never knew something so ordinary could be so dangerous." Her story isn't rare. It's common. And it's preventable. Number 8. The hidden warning signs seniors ignore daily. Here's the truth. Your body whispers warnings long before it shouts, but most seniors ignore them. Let's list the subtle red flags that often show up during or after a hot shower. Lightheadedness, dizziness, blurred vision, ringing in the ears, slow reaction time, sudden fatigue, feeling off balance, heart fluttering or pounding. Any one of these signals means your blood pressure is fluctuating too fast. But why do seniors dismiss them? Because they disappear quickly. Because they're not severe. Because it's just age. No, they're physiological warnings. Think of these signs as storm clouds before a downpour. They're telling you something big could be coming. Something preventable if you act early. Your bathroom mirror is reflecting more than your face. It's reflecting your cardiovascular response. Here's a rhetorical question for you. If your car made a strange noise every time you turn the key, would you ignore it? Then why ignore the strange noise your body makes during a shower? Number 9. Data, stroke risk elevation with temperature stress. Let's look at the science, not speculation. A 2021 stroke study published in the European Heart Journal found that rapid temperature-related blood pressure changes increased the likelihood of ischemic stroke in adults over 60 by 27, 35%. Another study by the American Physiological Society showed that older adults had significantly impaired vascular responses to heat exposure, meaning their body cannot regulate blood flow efficiently during sudden temperature changes. Seniors' blood vessels react slowly, unpredictably, and inconsistently. And here's an important comparison. Younger blood vessels behave like flexible garden hoses. Older blood vessels behave like stiff, aging pipes. Sudden pressure change. Pipes crack. When blood vessels fail to accommodate pressure shifts, the risk becomes real, not hypothetical. Ask yourself, why would you risk your brain health over a shower temperature you can easily adjust? Number 10. The worst shower mistake: sudden cold to hot or hot to cold switching. This is the habit doctors warn about the most. Not just hot showers, but temperature switching inside the shower. Imagine this common senior routine. Bathroom is cold. Turn water to hot. Steam fills the room. After a few minutes, water becomes too hot. Switch to cold. Body tenses. Then switch back to warm. That's 3 massive vascular adjustments in seconds. Your heart panics. Your brain struggles. Your vessels tense and relax faster than they can handle. Thermal stress is not something the aging cardiovascular system was designed for. Even healthy seniors can experience sudden blood pressure spike, vasoconstriction, reduced cerebral blood flow, irregular heartbeat. Here's a simple analogy. Your vascular system is like a bridge. It's strong, but it's not meant to handle trucks slamming brakes and accelerating over and over. This is why the sudden hot to cold or cold to hot shock is the worst shower habit for anyone over 60. Ask yourself, does your shower feel like a relaxing spa or a roller coaster your heart never signed up for? Number 11. The safe shower blueprint for seniors over 60. Now that we've uncovered the hidden risks, let's talk about what doctors and aging specialists actually recommend. Because the goal isn't to scare you out of showering. It's to help you shower safely with confidence, stability, and a strong, supported cardiovascular system. Here is the safe shower blueprint seniors over 60 should follow. 1. Keep water temperature warm, not hot. This means around 98 degrees Fahrenheit, 104 degrees Fahrenheit 36, 40 degrees Celsius. If steam clouds the room instantly, it's too hot. Your vessels shouldn't have to panic expand. 2. Let your bathroom warm up before you shower. Turn on a heater or let hot water run for a minute. Avoid stepping from a cold room into hot water. That's the biggest BP shock trigger. 3. Step into the water gradually. Don't blast your chest or head first. Start with your legs, then arms, then back, then upper body. This gives your vessels time to adjust. 4. Limit showers to 10, 12 minutes. Long exposure to heat drains blood from the brain to the skin. A shorter shower keeps circulation stable. 5. Keep the bathroom door slightly open if possible. This prevents extreme steam buildup and sudden cool down when you exit. Simple habits. Strong protection. To make a long story short, safe temperature = stable blood pressure = protected brain. And here's the rhetorical question you should ask yourself. Why risk instability when these tiny adjustments can protect decades of independence? Number 12. The 2-minute stabilization rule doctors recommend. This rule might be the single most important part of this entire video. Doctors treat countless seniors who faint, fall, or feel dizzy after showering. The cause: blood pressure collapse after stepping out of heat into cooler air. That's why geriatric specialists recommend the 2-minute stabilization rule. Here's how it works. 1. When your shower ends, sit for 2 minutes, either on a shower chair or bathroom seat. This allows your internal thermostat to reset. 2. Breathe slowly and deeply. Deep breathing stabilizes heart rhythm and prevents temperature shock. 3. Stand up slowly, using support bars if possible. These 2 minutes prevent blood pooling in the legs, sudden drops in blood flow to the brain, rapid heart rate changes, post-shower dizziness. Bathroom falls, one of the top causes of senior injury worldwide. But here's what makes this rule so powerful. It costs nothing. It takes almost no effort, yet it can prevent the chain reaction that leads to stroke conditions. Ask yourself, why rush when 2 minutes could save your brain from unnecessary stress? Number 13. The bathroom setup mistakes that increase stroke risk. You may think the danger is in the water, but often the danger is in the room itself. Most bathrooms are designed for young people, not for seniors whose bodies react differently to temperature, balance, and humidity. Let's look at the 3 biggest bathroom setup mistakes that silently increase stroke risk. Mistake number 1. Slippery floors plus rapid BP drop. When seniors step out of hot water, blood pressure naturally drops. Pair that with wet tile, a fall becomes almost guaranteed. And what happens if a senior hits their head during a fall? Stroke risk skyrockets. Grab bars, non-slip mats, and a shower chair transform your bathroom from a hazard zone into a safety zone. Mistake number 2. Poor ventilation = steam overload. Thick steam creates an oxygen-poor environment. It also makes the temperature drop more dramatic when you exit the shower. Steam multiplies thermal shock. To make a long story short, steam is not your friend after 60. Mistake number 3. Cold bathroom air waiting outside the shower. This is the biggest BP shock trigger of all. You go from 104 degrees Fahrenheit water to 65 degrees Fahrenheit air in one step? Your heart reacts. Your brain reacts. Your blood vessels tighten instantly. Add age-related vascular stiffness, and you get the perfect storm. So warm your bathroom. Seal drafts. Keep a warm towel ready. Think of it this way. Your bathroom should feel like a gentle transition, not a sudden slap of cold air. Number 14. How certain medications combine with heat to increase risk. Many seniors take medications that change how their blood vessels behave, including beta blockers, blood pressure medications, diuretics, water pills, heart rhythm stabilizers, certain sleep medications. Here's the problem. These medications can make blood pressure drop faster in response to heat, meaning a hot shower that feels relaxing to you may be overwhelming to your cardiovascular system. For example, diuretics make you lose water, which increases the risk of dehydration. Dehydration reduces blood volume, lower blood pressure, fainting risk increases in hot water. Beta blockers slow your heart rate, preventing it from responding fast enough to temperature stress. To make a long story short, your medications might be interacting with your shower without you even realizing it. But here's an important note. This video does not offer personalized medical advice. Always speak with your doctor if you take BP medication, feel dizzy after showers, have fainting episodes. Notice heart rate changes in the shower. Here's a rhetorical question. If you would never mix medications with alcohol, why mix them with extreme shower temperatures? Number 15. Why seniors should avoid showers immediately after waking up. We mentioned morning showers earlier, but now let's dig deeper, because this is a major stroke risk multiplier. When you wake up, your body is in what doctors call a hemodynamic transition phase. That means blood pressure is rising, blood vessels are stiff, heart rate is unstable, circulation is recalibrating, brain blood flow is uneven. Seniors need 10-15 minutes after waking for their blood pressure to stabilize. If you shower before this stabilization happens, your cardiovascular system faces temp change, pressure shift, circulatory adjustment, hormonal surge, all at once. That's too much for aging vessels to handle. So here's the safer alternative. Sit for a few minutes after waking. Drink a little water. Walk around briefly. Then shower. Think of it like warming up your car on a freezing morning. You don't just start it and drive at full speed. You give it time. Ask yourself, why treat your heart with less care than your car engine? Number 16. Safe practices. What doctors recommend instead. Now that you understand the risks, let's explore what geriatric doctors, cardiologists, and stroke prevention specialists actually recommend for seniors over 60. These practices are simple, practical, and can dramatically lower the chances of dizziness, fainting, blood pressure swings, and stroke-related events triggered by shower habits. 1. Use mild, consistent water temperature. Doctors agree. Avoid extremes. Avoid sudden changes. Aim for pleasantly warm, not steaming hot. Warm water supports circulation gently, allowing blood vessels to adjust without forcing rapid expansion or contraction. To make a long story short, moderation protects your brain. 2. Switch to afternoon or early evening showers when possible. This is one of the easiest but most overlooked tips. Why? Because blood pressure is naturally more stable later in the day. Your heart has been active for hours. The hormonal spike from waking has already settled. Your vessels are more prepared for heat exposure. Even if you've showered in the morning your whole life, consider asking yourself, is maintaining a habit worth risking your long-term health? 3. Hydrate before you shower. Many seniors wake up dehydrated. Diuretics worsen dehydration. Hot water magnifies dehydration. That combination makes dizziness and fainting more likely. Drinking even half a glass of water before showering restores fluid volume and stabilizes blood pressure. Think of your body like a plant. You wouldn't expose a dry plant to intense heat. It wilts instantly. Your body is the same. 4. Move slowly. Give your body time to react. Standing up too quickly, turning too quickly, or stepping from hot to cold too quickly puts stress on your nervous system. Doctors recommend stand slowly, turn slowly, enter water gradually, exit gradually, sit during drying if possible. These micro adjustments prevent macro problems. 5. Don't shower after heavy meals or medication changes. Right after eating, blood moves to the digestive system. Right after meds, blood pressure may shift. Add hot water, you create instability. Ask yourself, if your body is already adjusting to food or a medication, why overwhelm it with heat at the same time? 6. Use a shower chair for balance and circulation support. Even if you feel steady, sitting while showering reduces heart strain, lowers fall risk. Prevents sudden drops in brain blood flow. Provides stability during dizziness. A chair isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. 7. Install a pressure balancing valve. These devices regulate water temperature automatically. No more sudden bursts of hot or cold. No more reflexive blood pressure spikes. Your shower becomes predictable. And predictability is safety for anyone over 60. Number 17. Why hydration matters before showering. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about maintaining the right amount of blood volume so your heart can pump effectively. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker. Your heart works harder. Your vessels respond slower. Your blood pressure becomes unstable. Then you step into hot water. Heat dilates vessels and drops blood pressure suddenly. You step out into cool air. Your vessels constrict and your blood pressure spikes suddenly. Dehydration multiplies these swings. A study published by the National Institute on Aging found that older adults with mild dehydration had significantly higher blood pressure variability, which is directly linked to increased stroke risk. To make a long story short, a sip of water before a shower can support better brain function. Ask yourself, if a few ounces of water can stabilize your body, why not drink them? Number 18. The role of bathroom design in stroke prevention. Sometimes the room itself determines your risk, not your body. Bathroom design impacts temperature, humidity, safety, stability, cardiovascular stress. Let's talk about the essential features every senior bathroom should have. 1. Grab bars. Not just for falls, for blood pressure changes. When seniors stand after heat exposure, lightheadedness is common. A grab bar gives the body time to recover and prevents panic. 2. Non-slip mats and flooring. A wet tile floor plus unstable blood pressure equals one of the most dangerous combinations for seniors. Non-slip mats reduce fall risk by up to 58% according to safety studies. 3. Shower chair. You avoid fast movements. Your heart rate stays steady. Your brain receives consistent blood flow. Your risk of collapse decreases exponentially. It is not a sign of fragility. It is a tool for longevity. 4. Temperature regulating faucets. These devices keep water temperature steady, prevent sudden bursts of heat or cold, support stable blood pressure, protect seniors with slower vascular response. A small installation, big effect. 5. Better ventilation. A ventilated bathroom prevents steam buildup. Without ventilation, heat overload occurs. Breathing becomes harder. Oxygen levels fluctuate. Temperature drops dramatically when stepping out. Ventilation equals smooth temperature transitions, and smooth transitions equal safe brain pressure stability. Number 19. Real-life cases. Seniors who transform their shower routine. Let's talk about several real-life examples, because nothing is more powerful than seeing transformation in action. Case number 1. Robert, 74. Robert always took scorching hot showers, believing heat soothed his joints, but he often felt exhausted afterward. After learning about thermal shock, he lowered shower temperature, switched to afternoon showers, sat for 2 minutes after each shower. His dizziness disappeared. His energy increased. His doctor told him his blood pressure readings became smoother and more consistent. Case number 2. Maria, 67. Maria fainted twice in the shower within 1 year. She assumed it was medication. It was actually the combination of dehydration plus morning heat plus quick temperature change. Her new routine: hydrate before shower, warm the bathroom, avoid sudden temperature shifts. Since changing her habits, she has had 0 fainting episodes. Case number 3. Alan, 62. Alan experienced shower fog, feeling mentally slow after showering. He switched from hot showers to warm, shortened duration, added ventilation. His cognitive clarity returned. No more brain fog. No more post-shower headaches. Ask yourself, if these seniors saw improvement with small changes, what could change for you? Number 20. The untold truth. Small habits protect your brain for decades. The truth is simple, but powerful. You don't need big changes to protect your brain. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need complicated routines. You need consistent temperature, slow transitions, hydration, safer environments, smarter habits. Your brain thrives when your daily habits support blood flow stability. Your independence, memory, balance, and energy depend on these micro decisions. Every senior wants one thing: to stay strong, clear-minded, and steady for as long as possible. Your shower routine, something you've done your whole life, plays a bigger role than you ever imagined. And we're only getting started. And that's it. Just a few small changes to your daily shower routine can protect your heart, your brain, and your independence. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone over 60 who needs this information. Take care of yourself. and I'll see you in the next video.